Welcome! In this explainer, we're going to talk about boosting your brain power with a tool that's so simple, so ancient, you probably use it every single day without even thinking about it.
You know that feeling, right? We've all been there. You're just staring at a problem, the words won't come out, and you're stuck in this thick mental fog. Your brain just feels, well, stuck. It's like you've hit a wall.
But what if the answer wasn't another cup of coffee? Or, just trying to force your way through it by staring even harder at the screen? What if there was this elegant, powerful, and crazy accessible solution to clear all that fog?
Okay, let's just dive right in with a number, 30%. I want you to burn that number into your brain because it is the key that unlocks everything we're about to talk about.
So what is that 30%? Well, it's this. The moment you start walking, your brain gets an immediate 30% boost in oxygen. This isn't something that kicks in later. It's an instant biological upgrade for your mind.
So, why is this a big deal? I mean, how does a little extra oxygen actually fuel faster, clearer thinking? Let's get into the mechanics of it. Okay, so your brain, even though it's only about 2% of your body weight, is an absolute energy hog. It runs on a specific type of fuel called glucose. Just think of it like premium high-octane gasoline for your thoughts, and it gets delivered through your bloodstream.
So it really boils down to this simple formula. When you walk, your heart rate goes up, your circulation improves, and you start pumping way more blood to your brain. And that supercharged delivery system brings more of the two things your brain craves, oxygen and glucose. It's a super simple equation for a faster, sharper mind. All right, so we've covered faster thinking, but what about better thinking? Let's talk about how walking actually unlocks your creative flow and helps you come up with brand new ideas. Get ready for another incredible number, 60%. A study out of Stanford University found that walking increases a person's creative output by an average of 60%. I mean, that's not just a small bump. That's basically a creative superpower that's just been hiding in plain sight. I mean, just look at this. The difference is absolutely staggering. When you compare just sitting down to walking, it's not even a contest. The simple act of getting up on your feet can literally more than double your ability to come up with new, interesting ideas. And this just feels right, doesn't it? I mean, think about it. So many of the great thinkers throughout history, we're talking everyone from Aristotle to Steve Jobs, they all used walking as a key part of their creative process. They knew this intuitively, and now we actually have the science to back it up. But here's where it gets even cooler. Walking doesn't just add good stuff to your brain, like oxygen and new ideas. It also actively removes the negative things that are holding you back. And let's talk about the biggest mental blocker of them all, stress. Just look at the difference here between a stressed brain and a walking brain. On one side, the stressed brain is flooded with cortisol. That's a hormone that basically slams the brakes on clear thinking. But when you walk, you help lower those cortisol levels, clearing out that mental fog and paving the way for much better strategic thinking. And it gets even better when we talk about memory. A short 10-minute walk isn't just a break. It's like an active workout for your hippocampus. That's the part of your brain that's basically the headquarters for learning and memory. So walking is kind of like sending your brain to the gym to strengthen its ability to remember things. Okay, so this science is all really fascinating. But you know what the best part is? How ridiculously easy it is to actually do. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need any fancy equipment. Let's break down a really simple, powerful routine you can start using, well, today. It's really this simple. First, you just have to recognize you've hit that mental wall. That's your cue. Don't try to fight it. Second, just step away from your desk. And seriously, leave the phone, no distractions. Third, walk for just 5 minutes. Around the office, outside, doesn't matter. And fourth, come back. You will be amazed at how much your perspective has shifted. And think about that for a second. A 5-minute walk can hit the reset button on your brain faster than it takes to make and drink a cup of coffee. It's the natural, healthy way to get that mental jolt you need, and you don't get the jitters or that afternoon crash. So the takeaway here is really simple, but it's also pretty profound. The next time you're stuck searching for an answer or that creative spark, just remember, it might not be on your screen and it might not be in your coffee cup. Your best ideas are literally waiting for you, just a few steps away. The only question is, will you go meet them?